Guys, deluded. I'm back again. Now, obviously, I keep saying this exact statement. I should get paid every time I say it, but you guys know how much I love young players. Um, you guys know how much I love young players. It happened again. By that logic, I get to see. Well, what I've been telling you guys I like the most is I like to see the likes of Sterling, Redmond, for example, two players I saw play under 15, 16 football, then go and obviously you see Raheem Sterling play and win the Premier League for City, play in Champions League, go into World Cups. I love to see the trajectory of young players. I hate to see people that think they know it all saying this player's going to be this, that, and the other, and then hype them up to kill them, and they don't even watch the man. That's what kills it. But I like to see the come up. I love to see them also play at little youth tournaments and then play at the equivalents. Asensio and that playing that youth Euros or World Cups, whichever one it was, because I did watch it and did report on it, and then try and play at the actual thing. Obviously Pereira's now getting in the United side. I remember him in the under 20s World Cup, the same one that Serbia won. A few of them Serbia players from the under 20s equivalent were playing at this year's World Cup that just went. So it's a bit crazy, but football is not always a football is not always A to B better yet, people. We know this. We know it's hard. Even when you're playing at England youth level, you can find yourself in the next 2 years literally non-league or stacking shelves somewhere or any other hustle you need to get on to pay your bills, which is the right thing to do. But if we look at the 2011 European squad for England, there's a couple players which highlights this. If I put myself back there, there was a quite decent amount of players that flattered to deceive. Players that came up, and I'm happy for them. Pickford's obviously playing for club and country in the Premier League, as is Raheem Sterling, two players that were also part of the not Euros, the England under 16 side that won the Victory Shield. Chalobah obviously didn't quite it hasn't quite happened for him as much, but he's a Premier League footballer. He's played for top sides like Napoli, so he's had a good career. Redmond, he is not really getting in the England squad and gone off the ball a bit, but played for Norwich, came through at Birmingham, obviously at Southampton in the Premier League now. But then you've got the cases of Sam Magri, who I remember rightly so, if I remember correctly, was wanted or actually played for Liverpool, went to Portsmouth, actually was capped by Mortar at a time. I actually think he played against England, and he's playing for Ebbsfleet Town. So it's probably not the level he wants to play at. These are the things that happen, but for one fault or another, that's where he is at this moment in time. You've got Adam Jackson, who's doing all right at Barnsley. So you can see the contrast in careers. You've got Brad Smith, who played at this, capped by England, who then went on to play for Australia. Former Liverpool lad, played for Liverpool, I believe. Went to Bournemouth. Yeah, he's at Bournemouth, and I think he's on loan somewhere in the MLS. I think it's Seattle or something. So he's still having a Premier League career and a professional career. You've got Hallam Hope, the striker that once played for Everton. I actually liked him. He was a good striker, quite a lively striker, looking to make things happen. I think he's actually been capped by Barbados, and yeah, man, big up yourself because I've got Bayesian in me too. And he plays for Carlisle, so that's a decent level. You've got Nick Powell, who was once of Man United and billed as being one of the next top things. He's still playing for Wigan at a decent level. Blair Targett, West Ham. I think he actually played for West Ham's first team, if I remember rightly. So looked like a player. He obviously went to the Jamie Vardy Academy and ended up at, I believe, Bournemouth, and then now he's at Maidstone. You've got Mepham Waters, who's at Chorley, I believe, which is a non-league side. He was quite decent. You got Jordan Cousins, who for a number of years established himself at Charlton and then went to QPR. You've got Adam Morgan, who was a decent striker for Liverpool at youth ranks. So I thought he'd have a championship career or a good level. 24 years of age, and to my knowledge, he's actually not at a club. And he was last seen playing in Ireland for Sligo Rovers. Those of you who are more clued up on that know about that. So you can see, even when things look like they're going right for you and you're starring, not even starring, you're playing at youth level for England, you're doing your thing at your respective clubs, you still got to work hard, and it just shows. I'm not accusing any of them of not, but it just shows you how tough it actually is to be a footballer. Like, these guys for a number of years were at professional clubs, were getting paid wages by professional clubs, were playing for their country at a level. And some of them, it's not always because of ability. People love assuming it's not because you're good enough. There's a lot of politics. If your agents can't make things happen for you, if your agent's getting you the wrong moves, if you've got injuries, if you've been kind of blackballed in this football thing, if your dad's not really got links and all of these things, there's different things to go into being a footballer. And it just shows you how tough it is, man. So the ones that have made it, applaud yourselves. The ones that are playing at some sort of level, you gotta applaud yourself. It's obviously, I'm sure the ones that are playing non-league, I assume is semi-pro, and I know a lot of non-league sides more or less paying full-time wages now. But if you're not getting that, and you're getting a change, a pinky or a monkey a month or something, it's still peas. It's not peas to live off, but for me, I can only applaud someone that's getting put money, regardless, even if it's £2. The fact that someone is putting money in your pocket to play football, yeah, you might need to get another job and things, but the minute someone's putting money in your pocket to play football, no one can talk nonsense to you, because we're all playing football for free. Like, people are paying money. It's mad because people will buy these footballers and say they were playing at this level, that level, and that, but you will go pay money to play at Power League. People are asking them to play in that. I can't lie to you as well, I'm a hypocrite. I do laugh at the ones that used to come out to the parties with, they used to go raves in their trackie and that, and used to always let the world know how sick they are and didn't focus, and now they're not really that, they're just aimlessly on trials. And I mean, you're like 25 years of age, you're still on trial, man. You're like, come on now. Obviously I applaud the ones on the grind, but some of you are dead. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's very tough to be a professional footballer. Like, people don't understand it at all. Like, at all. Especially, I feel it the most out of this list. I feel it for Adam Morgan, because breaking through at Liverpool probably wouldn't happen for him. It's a tough one, but definitely would have thought he would have had a career, man. Like, obviously, he doesn't play where Conor Cody is, but in the sense that, you know, when you see a player and you think, okay, if they don't make it there, they might have a career at some level. So hopefully it's wrong and he has got a club, but to see that he's not at a club, that one for me is mad, because he had a knack of scoring goals, being in the right place, being at the right time, them sort of strikers. And if you're a striker, if you're a young striker and you know how to do that, it's tough. But it's the same way it's kind of harsh for Reece Murphy of Arsenal. I know he's many years older than these lot, I think. I thought he'd have a career because he had a knack of scoring goals, being in the right place at the right time. But everything happens for a reason, whether it's fair or not, man. It's life, I guess, anyways, man. People, thank you anyways. DG.